Welcome, Aquarius. Thank you for listening to your reading of July 27, 2022 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss anything. When you contemplate the astral panorama that surrounds your Aquarian sign, many things are understood. Those passions of your sign, the vehement impulses in love, the romance that appears ephemeral and with the same speed that it appears, disappears. You are a dreamer, you know the value of originality and creativity, and this Wednesday you wake up with a very emotional tone, but at the same time intense, as if you were sensing something beautiful in your sentimental horizon. Today you will have a clear mind, but you may not perceive it due to a dam of conflicting emotions. People will seem untrustworthy and scattered, which is not your style. You like to go deep and get to the heart of things. Superficiality is not your thing. Use your detective brain to get to the truth and don't let your fickle emotions interfere with your quest for happiness. Combative and optimistic at the same time, you will tackle material concerns head-on and brilliantly today. Go for it. You will have everything to gain from doing more movement. Devote yourself to your favorite sport. You swim in full harmony. At work, your discussions satisfy you, and your ideas are greatly appreciated. As a family, you play your role perfectly and your loved ones can count on your listening skills and your good advice. Whether or not you are in a relationship, you benefit from magical and exceptional emotional exchanges. Maybe someone will fall in love with you unless you fall in love first. You are very romantic. Try not to trip yourself up on details or perfectionism this morning, dear Aquarius, as the Cancer moon forms an unbalanced aspect to Saturn. However, if you do find yourself stuck in a rut, don't feel shy about asking others for advice or help. A healing yet flirtatious energy will come into play, thanks to a sweet connection between Mercury and Chiron, making it a great time to shake off insecurities when it comes to dating or love. Unfortunately, the vibe could get a little rough this evening when Luna faces off with Pluto, causing you to temporarily retreat into your shell. Conversations today can help bring new insight into a relationship, dear Aquarius, or communication styles aid understanding. It's a fine time to listen and be heard. News, advice, or insights can point you in a positive direction, although they're more likely to inform you than push you along with a new moon occurring tomorrow. Winding down today makes sense, and it's a good time to enjoy interactions without judgment or expectations. Discussions can feel healing and magical, particularly with a partner or about a relationship. Other people may be in the spotlight with the sun currently in your partnership sector, but this isn't about power or control. Instead, it's about honoring your relationships and putting faith in others, and the more you live this, the better it is for you now. You might bring a connection to a new level. This period signals the end of a chapter in your life and the beginning of a new one, which will be full of hope and renewed vitality. An unpleasant situation that has been troubling you, upsetting you, and wearing you out is now coming to an end, thus filling you with relief. A weight is being lifted off your shoulders. You have to come to terms with the changes taking place in your life and to look at the future with confidence and optimism. Keep in mind that every end is a new beginning. The period lying ahead of you will prove extremely fulfilling and leave no room for nostalgia. You will redefine your life and rid it of all that is worthless or meaningless. Your mind is filled with negative, unpleasant thoughts about your career and finances. Despite your pessimism, though, you are not ready to give up just yet. You will continue to pursue your goals with tenacity and resilience, and may even resort to devious means to accomplish them. Be careful, though, lies and sly, underhand tactics can undermine the stability of your professional and financial life. You need to behave in a prudent, rational manner in order to avoid doing things you will later regret. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today's planetary transits are bringing fortune closer to your life, and in dreams, premonitions, and hunches you will have advances that will guide you to the places where you should go in this astral cycle of the synodic month of June to increase your income. There is a restlessness burning inside you that is activated because you feel that you are not fulfilling your destiny. Perhaps you have a vision of a higher purpose in life than what you are currently doing. Analyze this idea and see what you can do to move towards this strong desire that comes from your gut. This is the perfect time to put big, long-term goals into action. Great professional opportunities await you today, but you will have to put your hands in the dough to make them a reality. There is only one watchword for this: dare. Shake up your routine, try new approaches, clear some little-known paths. This new impetus will unlock all those little things that have been stagnant for several days. Be careful, however, not to indulge in too grandiose desires. Caution remains the mother of safety. You can better improve your individual work if you are alert and vigilant about what others are doing. Try to address their concern and establish a sync between what you want and what others need. The mistakes made in the past while making investments will make you pay for them now. However, you can handle them if you are being sensible. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for July 27th are 11, 31, 25, 41, 34, 33. Daily love. The days ahead could bring lots of news that ultimately changes your mind and perspective, Aquarius. This is because our great benefic Jupiter will slow down until he freezes in the sky. Suddenly, he will turn retrograde, which means that from our perspective here on Earth, he will moonwalk backward against the tapestry of the stars. This will take place in your solar third house of short-distance travel, which means that if you and a lover have been hoping for some fun and engaging trips, you may find that this stagnates and slows. However, if you'd instead like to revisit locations from your past, you may feel quite nostalgic. Today you tend more towards romance and adventure, whether you are in a relationship or not. This does not mean infidelity, but rather that in your life as a couple you are going to invent typically Aquarian things, and if you are alone you will not feel the weight of loneliness because a romantic, dreamy, and adventurous tone surrounds you. Are you expecting some unexpected visits? You may meet an old friend in line at the bank and invite himself to dinner. Or your love may call you at the last minute to tell you that he is bringing his boss to dinner at home. Gulp. There is not much else you can do but smile and receive them with the best humor. You act warm and funny when there are visitors, so no wonder everyone wants to come to your house. Separated for several months now, loneliness weighs on you? The time has come for you to come out, change your routine, eliminate the harmful people around you, and above all believe in your chances. A visit to the hairdresser to change your hairstyle will do you the greatest good. A new hairstyle for a new life. Yes, a meeting is looming on the horizon, why not the partner of a lifetime? As a couple, so far, so good, so far all has been going well, cultivate this happiness together. At work. Speak up, Aquarius. As a level-headed air sign, you tend to be a bit more reserved with your thoughts and feelings. It may cause some miscommunication, especially if you actually feel strongly about your professional commitments. Consider addressing your problems since Mercury in Leo trines Chiron retrograde in Aries. Any issues with your partnerships, arrangements, or obligations can be brought up in conversation today. Think about your tone, turf, and timing as you address your frustrations. You can make a change in your commitments through conversing as long as you are open to talking about it. Do everything with care and style even if you have to stay longer in your workplace since when you have finished your tasks they will have your signature, your mark, and your reputation and prestige is included in them. Today promises to be an interesting day full of exchanges of favors. You will do something for others, then they will do something for you, and so on. In this way, you will be able to do what you had proposed much faster and not only the satisfaction of a job well done, but also the temporary freedom from responsibilities. Work hard, be nice to everyone, and enjoy the day. A positive atmosphere reigns within the framework of your finances. It is the moment to tighten the good alliances. An increase in your income is coming and will allow you to devote yourself more effectively to your personal projects. If you have any complaints or things to say to a supervisor, do not hesitate. The stars are favorable to a review of situations through dialogue. You are implementing the right strategy. Health. Some people get upset by any small thing, and when they do, they get sick because they get tense, their blood pressure increases, and their immune system weakens. Don't let that happen to you. Today, you will start a project that you have been waiting for a long time. It may be related to your profession or be personal, but either way, it will push you in the desired direction. The only negative aspect is that you will be too demanding of yourself and very critical of what you have achieved to have this opportunity. Try to be objective and observe your own merits in the same way that you would examine someone else's. Given Jupiter's excellent auspices, a promising health check is shaping up for your liver. Today you will become a master in the art of digestion. This is the opportunity to take advantage of it. Without going overboard, you will be able to please your stomach. If there's one dish that's a little heavy that makes you salivate but you've never been able to bring yourself to try, it's your lucky day. It's also a good time to go out for a drink with friends. If you stick to reasonable amounts, you won't have to worry. Passion is the dominant emotion that you feel today, and your health and fitness urge is also not exempt from it. You are likely to drive yourself much harder today during your exercise routine. So, you need to be careful that you do not end up actually pulling a muscle or overstraining yourself. All mental stress is likely to vanish, leaving you full of energy and ready to go. Family and friends. In terms of communication, you refuse any form of aggression. Unlike your parents, you refuse to shout and favor dialogue. Unfortunately, sometimes that is not enough. The sun represents your signature on this day and bestows on you a certain benevolent authority. While remaining faithful to your principles of never traumatizing the other for anything, the star gives you the keys to assert your legitimacy and make your will respected. You finally find the best technique to appropriate yourself. Today marks the beginning of a new period of understanding and adjustment between you and your partner. All the cobwebs of the relationship has now been removed, and both of you will be able to see each other in a bright shining light, but this will only make your love stronger and more enduring. The day will bring great optimism for you. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.